Not Norman, a Goldfish story by Kelly Bennett and illustrated by Noah Z. Jones. When I got Norman, I did not want to keep him. I wanted a different kind of pet. Not Norman. What holiday do you think he got Norman for? To me, it looks like a birthday. I wanted a pet who could run and catch, or one who could climb trees and chase strings, a soft, furry pet to sleep on my bed at night. Not Norman. All Norman does is swim around and 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 around. This is it, Norman, I decide. I'm trading you for a good pet. Norman doesn't move. Not even a fin twitches. How can I trade him like this? No one will want a sorry-looking fish in a gunky bowl. So here is Norman in his gunky, dirty bowl. When I drop Norman into his nice, clean bowl, he starts dipping and flipping and flapping his fins around. He looks so goofy I have to laugh. Don't think that just because you made me laugh, I'm going to keep you, I tell him. Tomorrow you are out of here. Norman blows a stream of bubbles. He looks pretty happy to be in a clean bowl. The next day, I take Norman to school with me. If I talk him up real good during show and tell, maybe someone will want him. On the way there, we see my friend Austin. Austin has a real cool dog and 7 puppies. Hey, want to swap one of your pups for Norman, I ask? Who's Norman? Asks Austin. My goldfish, I say. By the time I rescue Norman, half of his water is gone. What happened to the water? I'm sorry, I tell Norman when we get to school. I'm really sorry. And he just stares at me all googly-eyed. Finally, it's my turn to show and tell. Just as I start to talk about Goldfish, Emily shouts, "Jetty's gone! Who let my snake loose?" Uh-oh. So there's Norman getting new water in his fish bowl. And here, the boy starts his show and tell, but Jenny realizes her snake is gone. Does anyone want to hear the story of how I got Norman? Does anyone even ask to hold his bowl? No, they are all jumping and screaming and chasing the snake. Not Norman. He is looking right at me. Hey, thanks for listening to me, I said to Norman. The teacher looks pretty scared that there is a snake loose in the classroom, and I think I would look like that too if I found out there was a snake in my classroom. That afternoon, we go to my music lesson. As soon as it's over, I'm taking Norman back to the pet store. I take out my tuba and begin to play. Boom, 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 ba, 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 boom, ba, 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 bee. I glance over at Norman. He is swaying back and forth. Glug, 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 he says. Look, Norman's singing, I say. Pay attention, snaps Maestro. And try to play the proper notes, please. Maestro makes me stay for extra practice, and by the time my lesson is over, it's too late to go to the pet store. Don't think that just because you like my music, I'm going to keep you, I tell Norman. And he glugs. So there they are. It's getting to be nighttime, and they're going back home. That night, I'm sound asleep when screech, scritch. What's that noise? Scratch, scritch, screech. Yikes, there's something at the window. Then, out of the corner of my eye, I spot Wonder what that noise is. Oops, I had a stuck page. Norman! He is not scared. He isn't swimming around in circles either. He glugs and gives me a little wave. I know I'm not alone. Together, Norman and I slide open the curtains. It was just a broken tree branch. Thanks for watching out for me, Norman, I said. On Saturday, I take Norman to the pet store just like I said I would. I look at the cats, the dogs, the snakes, and the birds. I look at the hamsters. I look at the mice and lizards too. They all look like good pets, but they are not Norman. When I got Norman, I wasn't sure I wanted to keep him, but now, even if I could pick any pet in the whole world, I wouldn't trade him. Not Norman. The end. And he made a little sign for the top of Norman's tank that says, Norman, one amazing fish. The end.